This one's got significantly less. Oh, first game music. Okay, no, that's different. All right, so Silent Hill 3. That was fucking awesome, dude. The ending was crazy. That whole level area just looks nuts. The effect that they did where stuff starts like bleeding in to make that really fucked up texture. I don't know how they did that, but the way that it like melds the wall, like the fuck, what do you call that? You know, where one object meets another, or like where, you know, like there would be like a corner in the wall. It just looked crazy, you know what I mean? Like it made it almost look just like infinite instead of it being a wall, and I don't know how they did it, and it looked really, really cool. The story is pretty good, you know. So I got to see some. Oh, we got to hear about some old faces. I guess we really didn't see any old faces, but we got to hear about a lot of old faces. Heather, of course, badass, as she was raised by another badass, Harry Mason. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm giving this bad boy like a 7 or an 8. Like, it was really good. I like this one more than I like the second one, to be honest. The second one is like, it just doesn't do it for me the way that this one does. This one's crazy. The first and the third games are my favorite. It's just, one, they're linked, and two, it's like the cult aspect is a really fun part, in my opinion. Probably the most fun part. Like the whole idea of like, it just feels like it's like poking at the question of why is this town this way, you know what I mean? Like, why whenever James goes here is like this, and in the fourth game where it's like expanded beyond just normal Silent Hill, like why is it, like what is Silent Hill? And I feel like this is the closest that you probably get to an answer. Yeah, like it's a town affected by this horrible cult, but it's like, is the cult even part of that? Because like in the second game, right, there's an ending in the second game that I obviously didn't get. I think you have to do a multiple playthroughs to get it, where you essentially set it up so it very much appears so at the end of the game. You take Mary's body in a boat and you go to the island that you can see when you're sailing through the lake. And it said that maybe the old gods can like bring her back to life. And I'm like, I don't know what that means, and I know it's not the canon ending, but could it be like a possibility of a thing that could have happened? Do you know what I mean? And if so, who are the old gods? Who has the power like that to resurrect his wife? Why? What happened in this town? Like, is it a fucking like a burial ground of some sort? Is it just like cursed? What's the deal with Silent Hill? Why is it the way it is? I get that like this cult did this horrible thing, and I'm assuming that wiped out most of the people probably from the town. But from then on, why does it keep happening? Is it just the essence of God still lingering around that like kind of rubs off on people? Is the town alive itself? Because like God has been killed both times now to my knowledge, you know what I mean? And I do believe that Silent Hill 2, I think it actually not. Oh, okay, hang on now, because I think Silent Hill 2 does take place after Silent Hill 1, but before this game. Okay. So yeah, maybe it was like but even then, like God wasn't there, you know what I mean? That's the weird thing, is like it was contained within Heather. So like, why is it still happening? I don't know. Maybe the second game didn't happen after the first one. I could be wrong. There's a lot of questions I have. Great game though.